Hi, I'm Denise Dugan, Associate Pastor of St. Andrew, and I'm here to talk about worship this Sunday, which will be the second Sunday of Advent. So the scripture that we're using this week is from the prophet Isaiah, chapter 9, and it contains some probably pretty familiar words and images referring to darkness and light. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who lived in a land of deep darkness, on them light has shined. These kind of metaphors of darkness and light are common in our culture, and they figure prominently in the language that we use in the church. Unfortunately, our religious language often assumes that darkness is a negative thing, that it's either sinful or it describes difficult times in our lives. But it's also appropriate and faithful to the scriptures to consider a more balanced or positive view of darkness. In the Bible, God often speaks out of the darkness. Visions and dreams come during the night. Angels often show up at night, and they always say, "Do not be afraid." On the other hand, new growth, whether it's a tiny seed or a tiny baby, begins in a dark and protected place. And I know many people who prefer the comfort and the protection of nighttime to the brightness of the day. If God is present in all things, then God is present in the darkness as well as the light. So in this Advent time of waiting, when we're headed into the darkest night, the shortest days of the year, maybe we can talk about setting aside our fear of the darkness and consider times when darkness has been a time of growth or safety or comfort for us, when darkness has brought gifts of its own that maybe weren't even expected. I would love to hear your thoughts on that as I'm kind of contemplating the ways that darkness can be viewed in positive ways. If you have any thoughts on that or how it has been a positive thing in your life, I would love for you to comment below or send me an email. And definitely, I would love to see you Sunday in worship, whether that's online or in person. See you then.